Alright, the piriformis. Some people hear about this. It causes a lot of sciatic pain, causes a lot of butt pain, causes a lot of back pain. It sits right underneath the big glute maximus. There's a big glute maximus, medius minimus here. Piriformis runs from this area here on the sacrum across to the top of the upper leg bone, the femur there. Alright, so it comes in. Now what makes the piriformis so interesting is that it has a sciatic nerve exiting under it, over it, through it, or a combo of any of the above. Every single person will develop differently, so we never know. So this is what we're going to treat individually here. There's no way you can just put everyone in one category. You may have poor range of motion with the piriformis, yet have no issues with this sciatic nerve. For other people, they might have quite good range of motion, but because the nerve exits a different way, they may be affected by it. So it's just a brilliant muscle to stretch and really lengthen this area to free up the neural pathway, to take pressure off the lower back. Now this should all be done within the context of an actual proper assessment, but for this one, let's pull a couple of yoga stretches here. I mean, they are conventional, but yoga uses these a lot. Okay, so the stretch is, let's just bring this down a little bit. One is the pigeon stretch. Okay, for the pigeon, we get, if I'm doing the right leg here, the right leg comes across in front like so. We want to, the more we can get that leg out, the more we put pressure on the hip. And you notice my hips are quite square here. I'm facing straight onto the camera right now, and I'm actually sinking into those hips. You can stay up like this, comfortably with your hands, and really drop into that right hip, or you can go, as the yogis say, surrender right down and relax and really focus in on opening up from your sacrum bone to the top of your leg bone. And you should get a beautiful stretch in there. Even if you get a little bit of referral down the hamstring, that's perfectly fine. Now, for the sake of conventional stretching, like most of the others I'll go through, 15-20 seconds, deep breathing, stretch to strain, not pain, and do it once you're warm. Alright, generally don't do it straight out of bed. Now some people find that is effective, and that's fine. Any stretching is better than no stretching, but the warmer you are, the more you'll get out of it. And then, you know, you can come back up out of it for a little bit, take a break, and then back into it again. If you've got really bad knees or anything like that, then you might want to reconsider a different version. Now, if we do that from the other side, just so it makes it a bit easier to see, you start off on all fours. You know, however you want to get into the position, cross your right leg across your body, and then left leg goes back, and we're opening up this section here. And it's a matter of sometimes just even shifting a bit of weight into that right hip. And as I come down here, I can feel it really nicely pulling in my backside and down the back of my leg. And just some slow, deep breathing, and really focus on pulling the bone, pulling the piriformis muscle away from the sacrum bone and the top of the femur, upper leg bone. And that's it. 3 of those each side. Takes a lot of pressure from the glute area up through the lower back. Takes a lot of pressure off that area. So you got the hip flexor, psoas, you got the piriformis. Let's move on to the quadratus lumborum.